Hello, this is Randy Clark, also known as goforitRANDY on my YouTube channel. Hey, listen, I'm shooting off my computer here because I want to show you something that you never get to see on any of my videos. You never get to see the orbs up close and personal. And as you can see with the ceiling fan right here, this orb happens to be in my room up on the ceiling looking down at me. Now, what does that look like to you? No, it's not the CBS logo. Come on. Now you know where that came from. No, that's an orb. That's an interdimensional orb coming through the ceiling, hovering up in the ceiling area of my house, looking down at me. And you see that little speck there, that little white speck to the right, lower right there. Guess what that is? That's an orb as well. It's just a tiny orb. And I don't really understand why they go small. Oh, that's a little tiny orb right there. Believe it or not. They're all over the place. You can see over here. Okay, that's up on the ceiling. Now, I want you to see this. If you come over to the side here, you can see that that is another orb. And that's another orb. And that's another orb. And there are orbs everywhere. And you can clearly see they all look like they have like an eyeball in the center of them, much like this one up at the top here. Every single one of them has that eyeball look. That's how you know what a real, true orb looks like. Well, not all orbs are that way, but the true orbs that I'm filming, they all have eyeballs just like this one. So anytime you see an orb, now you can look at them. If you get a chance, if you can see them, you get a chance to look at them in a little different perspective. You'll get a chance to see them. Now, look at all of these over here in the corner here. They're hovering up in the upper corner. And again, each one of them have that little eyeball in the center. Because again, I believe that's how they're watching me. And again, each one of those little specks is an orb. There's orbs, they're tiny, up to I don't know how big they can get. I know I've seen them beach ball size and bigger than that. But as you can see, even up by the fan, there they are up there by the fan. But if that isn't bad enough, not only are they in the house, but as you're going to see, they're outside the house as well. All right, welcome to goforitRANDY's world, man, because my life is not the ordinary life, I gotta tell you. Now take a look outside my windows, because at my house, outside the windows, are interdimensional beings that are looking back at you. Now, again, you know what an orb looks like now. Now you know. That orb is outside the house, on the outside of the window, looking in. And there's not just one, there's a whole bunch of them. And here you can see, as you go across the window here, look at all these guys hanging outside. They didn't get the e-ticket pass, the indoor pass, inside the house. For whatever reason. I don't know, because they can just come right through that glass. I mean, if you think that window's holding them back, no. They'll come right through that window and right through those blinds like they're nothing. They'll come right through the wall just like that. And they'll just come through it like it's nothing. So that's my life. I know a lot of you have been wondering what it's like. Now you know what it's like to be goforitRANDY. Now you know why I have the most awesome photographs of orbs on planet Earth.